wearing this bracelet today, which is their symbol, and I was asked to wear it because she's a veteran family, and they do so much donating in Northern California and Napa Valley to the veterans there, and some of their blankets are here too. And I called Marie and I said, well, we have 14 blankets for you. We pledged 50, right? So we had 14 and we gave them to Marie, and today we bought 63 more blankets. Blankets for the vets. I'll just digress for a minute from Sean's gift to talk to you about, because I promised these people whom we don't know, and you know, we get many beautiful things from women we don't know, because they just send them to us. These are called Freedom Blankets, and when you open them for the residents here, you'll see that knit into the pattern is USA. Aww. And these 6 blankets were made, these blankets are being donated in memory of our father, grandfather, Irvin L. Brown, 1922, 2006, U.S. Army, World War II, Purple Heart recipient. Aww. So that's a family of 6 siblings who donated that. Behind me is a very, very special blanket. The woman who made it is from East Meadow. She wished she could be here today, but she's working. She wrote, "May this blanket bring comfort to a family in need for Sean's gift, and in honor of Sean's service. I believe this American flag blanket I knitted this American flag blanket. It was created with love in every stitch." Mandy Rolfe. So Marie, this is yours. Oh. Lynn Dine created a beautiful tag for each of the blankets that are going to the Organ Donor Network. Lynn, do you want to come read it? Oh. Lynn works very, very well. All
Anybody bring tissues?
Don't use the blanket.
You always have to have tissues on these events.
When we decided to be part of Sean's Gift Project, we have tags that we put on all of our Afghans.
Yeah, it's there. The Care to Knit tag.
But this required something very, very special. And I perused the computer, a couple hours to find what I really wanted as the symbol. I found 2 hands releasing a dove. Sorry. And I saw that, and immediately I thought of releasing a loved one and that bird being their soul going up to heaven. I could not have picked a better picture. And what I said on the tags was, your loved one will live on in your hearts and in the beautiful gift that was given to another family. This blanket was made especially for you with our love and prayers in every stitch by a member of Care to Knit. And it just says and shows all of our love in every single blanket that we make. For the vets get a cute little kitty or a regular Care to Knit one, and the kitty is playing with a ball of yarn, and it said, "Made especially for you with love in every stitch by a member of Care to Knit." But these organizations, the vets and Sean's Gift, they required special tags. Absolutely.
And Marie, I know your blanket is getting dragged around the house. Your dog. So take a look around and pick another, and take another blanket home too. And we also brought a beautiful red, white, and blue sweater set for Marie's new little granddaughter.
Oh.
So, where is it? I'll show it to you. When this came in, I said, this has to go to Marie.
So cute.
Thank you. The work our women do is incredible. So thank you so much for the honor of being here, and we'll keep coming.
Thank you.
Ines, can I hang on to this and make a copy of this?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay.
And then you'll just give it back to
And
me.
I'll give it
because
back to you.
Yeah.
Now we'll
Let
have
them
the
know
ladies
that I
from
sent you.
the New York Organ Donor Network come and say a few words, please. Julia Rivera.
Imagine what kinds of words I can say about the emotions that we're all feeling. This has been a wonderful journey for us in knowing Marie and her family. It is so fitting that it is on Valentine's Day that we're having this event. We're scheduled to have it at a different day, but it is appropriate because it is, you feel the love in this room. You feel the warmth of that activity, every stitch, the time that every knitter takes to do this beautiful, to produce this beautiful setting. I am just overwhelmed. Thank you. When I first met Marie a long time ago, the idea was an amazing idea. We were trying to figure out, how do we do this? And some of our staff members, Alicia, and some of our staff members that are no longer with us, like Margaret, came forth and said, well, we know how to do this. We connect them. Our organization provides the opportunity for every individual to extend their precious legacy through the gift of life. But our staff is so connected to community in many different ways, and they bring other resources to the table. And this is what this has done. For Sean and our veterans, for which we are so proud. I am the wife of a veteran who passed away, and the mother of a son who was also a veteran. So it's very fitting to me, and it's an emotional process. But their legacy of heroic acts started long before they give the gift of life. It began when Sean decided that he wanted to serve his country and protect us and ensure that we could enjoy the wonderful freedoms that we do enjoy as a result of our veterans. In fact, their legacy also has its initial foundation in the courage and sacrifices made by their families and friends. It's very difficult to see your son go off to a war, to be in harm's way. And it's so wonderful when they come back. And yet, they come back, and we have another phase in that life to address. Many of our veterans are coming back. And so this program to facilitate the process and the Organ Donor Network to address some of their needs is very, very important. It is an honor for us to facilitate their wish to donate and thereby extend their pledge to ensure life, liberty, and happiness of others. We are humbled to serve you as well. We are humbled to serve our veterans and the families of our veterans. New York Organ Donor Network gratefully accepts these blankets, knitted in memory and out of love for the true symbolism of what they represent. Peace to the guardians of our freedom and of life. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I love to be here because this partnership is growing. And so I join you, Mr. Shetty. I always have problems with it because this is going to grow and be bigger so that we can extend this love to other families as well. Thank you so much.
what this means to a donor family. When a family has their loved one in a hospital bed and they're warm and they look like they're breathing, but they're not alive, it is a very difficult decision to make that leap and say, yes, organ donation needs to happen. And when we offer that family a blanket that goes on the body of that loved one, and they can cuddle with them, okay, as Marie says, they are so appreciative. I must, and we must, Alicia, we must share some of those letters we get and some of those statements with the with you,
Yeah, we love that.
and your people,
We
because
love that.
the messages of
Yes.
appreciation and thanksgiving are incredible.
They're amazing, really.
They're
Yes,
really
sure.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
That pretty much concludes our formal presentation. I'd like to ask Marie and Ines and the Julia and
Alicia.
Alicia to come up and take a photo. The people who actually were behind this effort, Mr. Machida, if you could come up too.
Come on, Lynn.
And the ladies who knitted, who put their time, ladies, come on.
Come on, girl.
Just take a picture.
Come on. Come on.
Joe?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea. With the flag.